Wah. Good afternoon. Or good evening. Is one okay? Anyways, hello. Can you all hear me, right? Kalian bisa mendengarkan? Rasa sih bisa. Oh, hello, Cream. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing alright. Been kinda sick, but hey. That's everyone these days, I guess. A lot of people are getting sick for some reason. So, for today's stream, we'll be talking about, well, just general 2022-2021 thoughts and installed fonts, as I've mentioned a lot of times before. Doing good, like the chill music. Oh, thank you. The credits are in the description if you want to check it out. Anyways, let's move to the main event, shall we? Whoop. And we are in. Yeah, so if a lot of things go through, and well, I would like to do it with you. I want to talk about things while I do this tedious thing. All of these fonts came from Google Fonts. It should be free, like for commercial and personal use, and I'm aiming to use it for like streaming assets, overlays and all that stuff. High intensive fonts installing action, yeah, so let's just begin. So yeah, 2021, that was a very intense year for me. I mean, not in the sense that it is I say that it's a year with a lot of events. It's just a year with lots of very big and kind of hard events for me, I guess. Wait, I will keep doing that. I'm sorry. But yeah, 2021, that was a year. My academic life kind of slumped down that year. I really don't know why. Just kind of went down the shitter, as the people call it. There's a lot of bad events piled on top of each other. Guess I'm also getting stressed out because it's like my final years at university and I'm going to graduate hopefully this year. Not from Vtuber, from like uni and all. Yeah, 2021 was a lot. Man. But it also means that whatever is coming in 2022 is not going to be so bad. I hope. Knocking on wood. I really hope it's not as bad as 2021. In contrary, 2020 was going well for me. Like, for some unknown reason. I'm okay with 2021. No, I'm okay with 2020 as it is. Like, yeah, sure, it's the start of this, like, 2 years long quarantine thing. But it's also not as intense as others have it. I guess in 2021, the isolation really got to me. Any plans for 2022 streaming wise? Well, the main goal is to stream more. I have like neglected streaming for several months during 2021 because of like all the things. There's a loss in the family, there's like academic going down. Uh, that's life. Just, personal things. But 2022, I'm planning to just make this streaming thing sort of official. Maybe. Hopefully. Maybe I'll also like start doing commissions for overlays. I like graphic design. Oh, nice. 85. Any games you're planning on? Well, I have a new laptop. This is a good laptop. I can basically play anything I want with this. So, yeah, there's games planned, but it's mostly like my usual indie games kind of thing. I don't play a lot of AAA titles. I I do like Warframe. Maybe I'll play that, but that's not AAA. Maybe I'll try Mass Effect too, like the Legendary Edition or whatever it's called. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll also do what's the name? Maybe I'll do Devil May Cry. Maybe I'll do God Eater. Maybe I'll do Code Vein. I have a lot of games in my library that I need to play. For the games I'm really looking forward to, I'm looking forward to Frostpunk. I have the game. I will probably play it like February, March. I want to learn about the game before I play it on stream, so I don't make a fool of myself. I'll hopefully be doing a weekly Warframe stream. I used to play Warframe a lot, and I've been playing it a lot since I got the laptop. It's a nice game. This could be interesting. Long form RPGs don't get a lot of attention in streaming. Yeah, it kinda is. I can understand why, because the game itself doesn't really lend itself to like intense actions. Oh, also, this one is actually really pretty. It's a sans serif. It doesn't have like the weird thingies on the T and the H. It's a sans serif and it's also kind of cute. I like it. But yeah, I guess the reason that long form RPGs doesn't get a lot of love is because it really isn't a lot of bounce. There isn't a lot of bounce around. Like, yeah, you have the story, but the story is the story, and you can't just do things with the story. You know, it's not really open-ended, and to some, it might be not as interesting to stream as like Apex or whatever that has a lot of episodic moments. Yeah, it is a clean form font. I like it. But, you know, this is my channel. I do what I want. I don't really have anything against Apex players or Valorant players. Like, I would like to get into first VPS someday, but I am not good at VPS. My hand-eye coordination is kind of not good. Unfortunately. Yeah, competitive games, those things are interesting because, well, it's humans. You can bounce off of humans a lot better than you can bounce off, like, text or a script. Which is understandable. Like, even if I do play competitive games, I'll probably not, like, play it as a stream. I'll just play it as myself. Like, off stream, in, you know, normal capacity. And I'll begin to Battle Royce anyway, so I can get that. Yeah. I'm not really big into competitive games in general. It's a lot of stress. Sorry, that's my dog. That's awesome. That's still my dog. Yeah, so games are supposed to be relaxing, right? So I don't really get how people can play competitive games. I mean, game for me is supposed to be relaxing. I don't play games to get busy and raging at people. Oh well, okay, that's a lot of ones. Planning on my first official frame without streams will also work. Yeah, that will also work. Man, I really wish my connection is better than this 720 frame, 30 frames per second thing. I would like to go higher than that, but yeah, my connection is not that great. Which is unfortunate because, well, I like streaming. So this as a way to, like, talk to people. Yeah, so that was a regular cabin, and this is a condensed cabin. The condensed font just means it's like squished a bit, horizontally wise. It's tight. It's a nice font. Ah, I already have that. Curious. Ah, I'm learning things. Ah, yeah, you are. Uh, Wait. Missing one thing? Yeah, I'm missing it. This is semi-condensed. As you can see, it's squeezed a bit from regular cabin. Let me see if I can find the regular. Hold. Oh. What are you? 11. There. Regular cabin. Yeah. You can see the difference, right? This letter is a bit. This letter is a bit wide, and this one is a bit small. Not too small, but it's like a square. Back to games. Next month I'll probably start playing Honkai and or other things. Yeah, other things. I wanna get Psychonauts too, whenever it's on sale. Yeah, I could see it. This is the guest site. Yeah, it is. Fonts is like one of those things that people don't care too much about on the first glance, but it can make a lot of like impression. A lot of different impression depending on what font you choose for your business or your stream or whatever. Like, I'm not really a good graphic designer, I'm barely one. But basically, fonts are the types. It's like the letters that you use to display your text. For example, this one is a serif font. It has the little thingies, and it's like the pointy things. I don't really remember what type of like serif this is because there's like a lot of subtypes. They usually have more of an elegant and high-class vibe to it. Like the vibe is more of a public consensus rather than any set leaf. A lot of high-class uses those fonts because so it looks more high-class, and it makes people use those fonts because it makes them look high class, and so on and so on. That's about it. It's cool, it's high class, it's professional. And I think this is an example of a serif font. There's like a lot of types of serif fonts too. There's text, there's humanist or something. There's a lot of like fonts derived from certain traditions within the industry. Yeah. So serif font is like the most common font on websites and computer because it is easier to read it on a screen. Those little things doesn't really translate well to pixels, so it can look a bit blurry, and this one is just a lot cleaner. This is used mostly by tech companies, like because of the correlation between serif fonts and screens and higher legibility. It's also used as a more casual thing. Like so, it has a more casual vibe. And this is another example of a sans serif font. It looks kind of futuristic, isn't it? It's like techy, is it? It's like something you'll see on an ad in some not so distant future. where I don't know when the next type of font will come out, so I will talk about it when I get to it. But yeah, generally there are like 5 types of fonts. There's serif, there's sans serif, there is monospaced, which is basically means that all the fonts are of the same width. So if you have like a programming application, those fonts will usually be monospaced because it is a lot easier to read. That kind of a situation. It also has a typewriter kind of vibe. Well, hello there. Hello, how are you? I can't read Cyrillic, so I can't really pronounce your name, I'm sorry. But yeah, fonts, they're interesting. I've been like kind of in the graphic design thing for several years now, but I've only intentionally doing graphic design for less than a year. Like ever since I get into this video painting. I used to do it back in high school, but yeah, it's just not that interesting. Hey, this is another nice example of a serif. It's cute. I don't remember what type of serif it is. Is it slab serif? I don't know. I don't remember, but it's serif. It's also pretty nice. Wait, I forgot half of it. Yeah, fonts are kind of those things that have a lot of depth into it. So, okay, this is like a type of font that is usually called display font. You can see the letters are kind of funky. It is not really meant to be in text. It's more meant to be as a title or a subtitle or something. No, did you realize that it was until you look into it? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, this is a display font. This is like the purpose of this kind of fonts is to use it as well displays, as big titles or mini subtitles, but not really weird, not really in text, because all of this font in text just looks weird. It doesn't look good. Also, yeah, I don't know who else to be a mod other than you. Because I can't do this stream alone. And you've been a very kind viewer. Thank you for supporting me, by the way. It really means a lot. Just a precautionary measure against spammers. I don't know who will spam this stream, but hey, don't be less prepared. It's better to be over prepared, isn't it? I will take a drink. Ah, that was a nice drink. I'm only about what, 20? About 37 of 16. So we have quite a lot. Ah, this is another cute serif font. Wait. Yeah, this is another cute serif font. See how the eyes have like those wink at it, and the T has some of things shutting down. This is a serif font. It is a pretty one. This is the non-italic form. Also pretty. I have a lot of opinions about like current situation of Vtuber fonts. Like their logo in general. How can I put it? It's getting a bit uniformy. It's getting a bit similar. I know the trend right now is to use a type of bubbly thick fonts with like a lot of embellishments and all, but like my personal opinion is that it's cluttering up your font. Logo is cluttering up your identity as a VTuber, as a streamer. I don't know, I feel like a lot of things that you want to convey through your logo can also be conveyed through other things like motif and overlays and like you as a person and your clothing and your design. It doesn't need to be in your font to make it it doesn't need to be in your logo to make it yours, if that makes sense. I know like fonts give it a sort of handwritten feel. Yeah, it is. It's cute. Yeah. Oh, okay, this is another type of font. This is a handwritten. It is a script font. You see, it's handwritten. I think it's handwritten. It's probably like a scanned font pack that got made into one. You can see how the text is not like perfect. There's a lot of jagged edges. It reminds me like that it could be scanned. Okay. Anyways. Another cute handwritten font. But yeah, logos. I am a big fan of like minimalist fonts. I'm a fan of minimalist design in general. Yeah, I know. Minimalist design is ruining design. Minimalist design is making things look from uniformy and shit. I know. But it is how things are going. Like the current trend of graphic design is going into more simplified, more abstract forms. Here's another font that I like. Oops, sorry, you got here. Don't have anything big open. Yeah, this is also a cute one. Like, I genuinely feel that a lot of sentiment against minimalist logos is because we are used to non-minimalist logos. Like, yeah, I agree. There's a line between minimalist and going too far. But I don't know. I like it. Just gotta find ways to make it unique, you know? Blackadder italic. Huh. I wanna see. Yeah, it's a nice script. I'm guessing this is. Wait. Yeah, I think this is like one of those default fonts from Microsoft. No, not bad. Definitely a lot of character. I wanna say the advice for those type of font is just use them sparingly. Don't use them in like everything. Don't use them as your big text. As your big description text. Use them as a title. It will look better. Maybe one of these days I will do a graphic design streaming. Oops. Okay, that was weird. Anyways. Yeah. Yeah, design-wise, I lean very minimalistically. I don't like having a lot of flair on my things. Ah. Go. All that. Okay, yeah, that's that good. I'm going to delete that first. Yep. And there we go. If you see those kind of things, please don't bother with them. Please just report or something. Oh, is that spammer or another language? I'm going to guess spammer because there's another person up there that is also doing the same thing. It's most likely spammer. If you see any more of those, please go and just report them. Don't bother with them, okay? I know you can do it. Oh, I'll hand them out. Okay, thank you. But yeah, going back to my ramble about like Vtuber fonts, Vtuber logo, and that. I I kind of feel like that they want to be more. They want to pop out, but the way that they want to do that is more often than not kind of makes them look gaudy. Like, I don't know. I just don't like how a lot of overlays are this big pop of color with like a lot of very intense schemes. I will say the design is good, but I will make the color look a lot less bold. That makes sense. Ah yes, play for display. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can be a little fussy, but there's a line between flashy and cluttered. And a lot of people just go for cluttered look. Unfortunately. But yeah, fair place. Play fair display. I wanna see if I can design like a Vtuber logo with this. That would be cool. Oh god, I'm sorry. That would be cool indeed. I wanna say that some designers know what they're doing and some don't, but I am being hypocritical. As long as they're doing what they like, it's okay with me. May disapprove of a lot of things, but as long as they're doing what they like and they're like pay people, that's okay. There we go. It's like good game UI, so decide on what you're supposed to be paying attention to. Yeah, pretty much. Wait, is there any more? Okay, no. Ooh, another display font. Wait. This one is more typewriting. This one is more script. This one. Oh, well, I'll be right back. And we're back. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I closed the folder thing. I'm the best. Anyways. You shouldn't be struggling to focus on your text. It's so best to focus on your streaming if your overlay is very, let's just say, cluttered. For some reason, the last vulnerability is often you'll see on a diner. Yeah. One for the break. Yeah, this one. Does. It really does. Maybe a pizzeria or something? Whoop. Yeah, maybe a pizzeria. Pizzeria. Whatever you want to call it. Back to plans for 2022, I guess. I wanna open a missions. I wanna. Oops. Oh, my dog is being very loud today. I apologize for that. I might do a giveaway first to like test if people would like what I do and my style. I actually have like the giveaway text plan. I just need to find the time to do it because I've just went out of like a big graphic design event thing and I kinda wanna rest my brains a bit before I jump back into it. I also wanna like remake my overlays. Oh man, who is it? I need to be right back. I wanna see if it's like something I summon or it's just my dog being my dog. Okay. See you soon. I'm back again. Woo! It was a guest. I was right to go and look at them. Oh boy. Anyways, we install this one? Yes, we did. Okay. How long have I been live? Almost an hour. Jeez. But yeah, there's like a lot of things I wanna do in 2022. Like the big, the really big one is I wanna debut. I wanna like officially make myself a Vtuber. Just like up to this point, I'm like more of an experimental streamer. I don't do a lot of Vtuber things. I don't like act much. I don't do all the things that a Vtuber must do. And I wanna change that. I wanna be a Vtuber, and I'm going to be a Vtuber when I've got the resources to. Means I have to open commissions. That means I have to make things myself. That takes time. I will keep streaming games. I will keep like making content before till then. But yeah, expect me debuting as an actual Vtuber in 2022. I've made it my goal, and I have spoken it to the world, and I hope the world will help me do that. I hope everything goes well. Yeah, I hope so too. I mean, if you wanna say that if you wanna be optimistic, then yeah, I am already a Vtuber in the sense that I'm using a persona to represent myself in the public space. But to me, me personally, I don't think that I'm a Vtuber just because of that. I'm more of a person that does things. You know, like people do get butthurt about them getting called not a true Vtuber or something. My personal opinion is that that's what they think a Vtuber is. Like if someone think that a Vtuber is someone that has an animated model with live duty and head tracking and all that, then that's what they think a Vtuber is to them. You don't have to conform to that type, to that definition to be a Vtuber. If you think a Vtuber is just someone with a persona that's not themselves, then you're a Vtuber. No? Isn't the whole world just one big stage? I mean, I don't agree with that notion. That is a bit simplifying life, but yeah. The whole Vtuber skin is just one big masquerade, and you don't have to be angry about someone calling your mask or your dress as not good enough because, well, there are something for everyone. Like there is still a market for people that don't add commentary to their let's plays. There are still people that want to watch that. Just because it is not something that's popular doesn't mean it is something that you shouldn't pursue. I'm trying to live to my advice here, so yeah, I know it's hard, but do your best. You can do it. And you do your best and you will be just fine. Anyways, yeah, content creation is one hell of a ride. Like a principle that I've always stand for is you can't get something with your money, try and do it yourself. You can either find a way or make one, and you can't find a way, then you try and make the way yourself. Kenapa ada punya dia? Oh, thank you. Yeah. Like, I know a lot of people that get stressed over them not having the quote-unquote proper VTubing things. Like, I saw one person just venting about how they don't think they can be a good VTuber because they can't afford a debut video, like those teaser videos. And I wanna say to them, don't be worried about those things. Like, if you know how to go your way on Canva, you can just make a simple picture. No? Hello! Aw, hello, Kitty Piggy! Aw. Yeah, thank you. I'm almost done going through all these things. Yeah, I've got a few more to go anyways. How is you? It is honestly surprising to see you here. Gee. Oh. Yeah, we are talking about like content creation and how you don't need to be good. You don't need to have money or like what? Skill to make it? I mean, you have to have some skill at least, but you don't have to have money to make a good impression on someone. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing kind of yay. Yeah, last week has been very busy for me. Like, I usually don't have much going on during this holiday season. My college is starting up like next month, so generally I'm just like resting a bit. I finished my internship program last week. The program is like very intense. Like just 2 days ago, we had a very big webinar event that I am part of, and I had to do a lot of design for that. Like literally on the fly, an hour 30 minutes before it is to be displayed, someone calls me, "Hey Margaretha, can you please do this? Can you please type out the winners of our ice-breaking events?" And I said, yeah, I can do that. And I did it. And I mean, I made it, but it was not a very good experience for me. It is very stressful, but yeah, that's what you get for doing a live event. Ah, man. I mean, I got to meet a lot of good people, so that's not that bad. Let's circle around. Let's circle back. I did most of my graphic design for the event using Canva. Like, I know, yeah, I'm a graphic designer. Why am I not hating on Canva? Canva is generally useful for like those quick, dirty works. You don't have to struggle with Illustrator not working every 5 minutes just to get something out of the door. I guess the fact that Canva also has those you can share your designs on Canva, something that is a lot harder if you use traditional illustrating programs like Adobe Illustrator or CorelDRAW. You have to send the raw files over and it takes a while. While Canva, you can just open a link and it open. You can duplicate it and you can make a modification to it. You don't have to have like a degree in graphic design or a degree in communication design to make your own things. A lot of great content creators learn about graphic design themselves. A lot of content creators learn about how to make content themselves. They don't take college courses for it. And that's why I feel a bit bad that people think that you have to have all these things done professionally to make it. That VTubing is an expensive hobby to get into. I mean, technically yes, as it is if you don't have the skills to do it, but you can learn. Even if you can draw like me, I am very bad at drawing. You can still do it in other ways. You can still make designs like my overlays here. I made it myself. You can still do video editing. You can still make memes. You can still do a lot of things that you think you can't do because you're not a professional, but you actually can. Like, unless you're working for some very big name companies or agencies, you shouldn't really be focusing too much on the quality of your current work. You can improve on that with time. You can just learn as you go. I mean, I don't know shit when I first started this account, when I was like Project Asteria instead of Margaretha. I didn't know shit about Illustrator. I just learned about it by doing things, and I'm getting used to the application. And now I think I'm decent at it. I can do a lot of things that I want to do in Illustrator. I'm still learning things, but yeah, I'm at that point that I'm comfortable of doing work for other people. Currently, I'm trying to do video editing, like just some video editing. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it yet. I can be good at it, and with time and with effort and with me destroying things out there, I will be good at it. I just need to find the style that I want to, that I like and I feel comfortable making it. And that is another thing that I want to say, that a lot of VTubers have similar styles. Like, I guess it's just people wanting to chase trends and be popular, but I do feel that a lot of VTubers have this common thread among them. I don't know, man. I just feel that we as VTubers can be a lot more creative than what we are currently now. We have avatars, we have all of these things that people from 10 years ago don't have. Why aren't we doing something about it that is actually innovative, you know? Again, rage coming from me, the person that is installing fonts while doing a stalky stream, but do something more creative about it. Play games that aren't the hot games of the year. Do what you want instead of doing what the masses kind of want. Like, don't follow a trend just for the sake of following a trend. Go for a trend because you'll actually like the trend, and like when it eventually falters and fizzles away, you have a reason to continue making that content. And I feel like VTubing in general is also a bit of a trend today, isn't it? Yes, a lot of people going into this not knowing what they want, and then getting burned out, and then graduating because they don't know what they want out of stream. And that is a valid thing. I still don't know what I want from streaming, but I do know that I eventually want to like go and entertain a big group of people. I want to share what I like, and that's pretty much my goal. I don't know if like a year from now I will be at 10 viewers, 100 viewers, 1000 viewers, 10,000 viewers. I just know that a year from now I want to be kept making these things. Either as VTuber, either as a flash tuber, a normal streamer. Yes, flash tuber sounds so gory. Ah. Yeah, it is kind of unfortunate that a lot of people are graduating this time of the year. December, January, it's the season of graduation. It's sad seeing a lot of people going away, but hey, I hope they find their purpose somewhere else. I hope they find what they like. And if they think streaming is for them, then come back. Don't feel like you are barred from streaming forever just because you graduated from YouTubing. You can go back. You can make a new life. Yeah, I'm rambling too much. I'm just getting close to the end of this folder. Which is good because, well, you probably don't want to hear me ramble on for much longer. Anyway. The last thing I want to touch is, well, take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. Don't push yourself to do things just because everyone else is doing. Don't push yourself. I thought Rambo was going. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I kind of. Like what I'm about to say is just don't push yourself. Don't think you have to do something just because everyone else is. Be good to yourself. Be good to your own brain. Your brain is working hard to keep you alive. Don't make it struggle. I got the last one. Cute. Cute neon thing. I think the usage of this font is that you can make outline go a bit. Try it out. Yeah, cute, cute. And last one. Yep, that's wow, that went by. Right, nice and white on the color background. Yeah, it will. Probably look nice. Anyways, we are done with this folder thing. All of 116 items. I don't know how many actual files we install. I think it's 200, 300. Some of this font is have like this much. There's 9, 5, there's 25 on the others too. Yeah, probably closer to 300. But yeah, go back. Some of it looks great. Whoop, you're back. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I wanna like conclude my thoughts on the last topic. Just be kind to yourself, kind to your mom. Ultimately, you are the only person that is responsible for your own life. Don't, you know, rely on others to do that for you. Don't get too influenced with what others. Okay. Anyways, I think I've been going for a bit too long. We did install our phones. We did a lot of talk. We have a lot of me, a lot of things. That's what you want. That's what you get. Okay, for what? I guess. Yeah. That's been me, Margaretha. We'll see you about Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. I have a treasure stream planned at that time. We'll be finishing that up, and I think we'll be going for like quite a long time. So please come by. We will talk a lot more. But we'll pray. Dang, I can't talk today. So yeah, thank you. We'll see you that time. Yeah.